Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome in. It is time for another Dice a Million stream. How's it going? I hope it's going well for you.
Oh, a little bit of the bubbly.
Welcome in, that Beaver House. How you doing? I hope it goes okay. Eating late lunch, nice. We'll see how we do today, shall we? And all I'll say is 2 days. Well, so tomorrow I've got an interview with a student who's doing a thesis on like the toxic town stuff. So that's going to be interesting. That probably lasts a couple of hours. Did some more collectible finding on Castlevania. Have another promotion done on this, so I've got another dice. Oh, that's not good. That's a garbage start. Got woke up by the thunder this morning. Okay, let's power up this roll. And a 35 stream streak, bloody hell. That is amazing, thank you. Yeah, I was contemplating staying down London an extra day because of all the strikes when they were saying like it's like don't travel out of London and that if you unless you have to. It's like shit. I may have a look at Thameslink and see what they're doing on Monday. Thameslink it up to Bedford. Oh, that was rubbish as well, wasn't it? Let's sell that. Ooh, gilded rusty gear. Ooh, what's this? Okay, nothing. Which is bad. now. I had to do something there. Better than nothing, I guess. That'll help a little bit. Deja vu won't help at all here. I don't think we've got this, folks. Got this, folks. Got this, folks. I don't think we got this, folks. I think we're buggered. Oh, no, we just got it. No more. We have to try and get rid of this shit amount of dice. Cannot use cards. Of course we can't. Because why would it let us, eh? This would be handy. Okay, here we go. Take you. Definitely take you. Ship these away. Right. Get to the end point and try and get ourselves some brilliant dice. I mean, there's no point getting deja vu here. See what dice we don't really need. Get rid of that. Potentially very nice. So let's sell this, pick this up, let's use it now. Looking for some really big dice to have there, but we couldn't get any. Oh, cool. Fair enough, we got it. And copycat won't work because we haven't not got any more dice than just one. Might as well take that. 30k, here we go. That's one way to try and win it. Now, if I can get the dice ring, Tesseract, lovely. Ooh, magic ring gone then. How many do I have here? It's 9 out of 10, okay. Pick you up. Pick you up. Pick you up as well. Lucky tooth. I'll take you in for now. Magic scroll's going to be a bit rubbish, but there you go. Nope, nothing really there. It's not the best run, is it, really? None of those, really. Well, here we go then. Evens. To see if we win our first. We need over 600k here. We did it thanks to the asteroid ring. Shall we go Vortex? Let's go Vortex. Let's try the Vortex. So Power 5 is done this. Now we need Power 6. We got a Power 6 though, so we unlocked one. We did a win. We got a win in the first half hour. Half will disappear. That's a bit poo. Okay. Not terrible. We're gonna need a lot here. And I don't think we're gonna get it this one. Yeah, no 2 times rings so far. But we've got a win so far today. A win. One step closer to going on to Dicey Dungeons. Ah, that's a waste. If we win this, then we don't need to do white hand anymore. I won't win it that time. Odd, go on then. Nah, 5 it's a steal. 500 trillion it's a waste, yes. How you doing, Con? You're right. Comatose Tate, slowly fading. Good, good. Take the asteroid ring again. Ooh, let's get that going. Get an extra roll. And try and get re-vacation means I have a better chance of streaking. Yes, it does. 10 stream streak, fantastic. Thank you very much, dude. Have that. because of this, I don't need to sell these off or destroy those off. That's fine. Right, okay, let's see what we can do with a glutton here. Well, something came through the door, so I'll be going to take a gander at that very shortly, once we have done this. Wow, okay. We'll have to come back to that in a second. I'll be right back because I also need to go to the loo, but I won't be long. I'm back. Hello. See if we can get as good a roll as we did with the other one that was like only giving us 1 dice a roll. So far. Lovely stuff. Now we need something to, you know, to help raise this up a bit, and then we can really start kicking in. Bandage, that'll help a little. Even die. 16. Sell that. Let's try and get 3. We got the 3. Wasn't great enough. Wasn't good enough to help that one. See, that's what we needed. Okay, 16. If I sell this reroll, I can pick up that. That gives us 17, so that gives us an extra dice. A little bit extra. Take copper. Okay, that will help us a bit more. That should put us to at least 2 extra rolls now. That does. Plus, when we buy dice now, this goes up, or we sell anything, destroy anything. Okay. 6. So 1, 2, 3. Last breath will help. So we need another 2 more dice to get another one. Magic cable. Okay. Not bad. Though I do need more than the rubbish ones it's giving us. Go on then, equity ring. Take Schrodinger's. Take power. Extra roll. Okay. 6 rolls. We are through to the next round. Lovely. What I'm not liking at the moment is you're only getting small bonuses. Good stampage though. Okay, 1.1k. last die. Do it ×2. Grab one of those. Grab 7 and that, and then that should be us ready to do some, hopefully some good business here. We need more multiplier though, that's the problem. We can get a multiplier going that's more than just this, the last breath. We have some good potential. We'll take the anchor. No, we'll keep that. We'll do this, this, and this. Yeah, 4.7k. Don't know about this. Really do not know about this. Yeah, no, we didn't do it. All because we didn't get a multiplier alongside these. There was more than this. Because you need that, ideally. If you don't have that, you're just not going to go anywhere. I mean, imagine if we had Glamorous Ring as well as Last Breath. That would have helped a little bit. That's not bad. Now that means we have extra no matter what we roll here, in theory, if it's, as long as it's got 1 to 6 on it. I mean, it's not going to be too much. But it'll all add up, right? Take those 2 definitely. We'll take power. Take unbalanced. Now we'll take Lucky Tooth again. Okay, definitely take those. Take a 4. Definitely take that. Ooh. Equivalent. Randomizer die, okay. Roll a 1 or be Danhausen. Oh no, D4 is cursed. Oh no, what will I do? Okay. Button, it gave me button. Why did it give me button there? One you haven't seen yet. Emerald. Extra roll, that's... Now what do we need? Do one more. There we go. Let's use that. Let's get extra rolls. Let's try and build up so we have enough to get to the end point before the boss so we can buy an absolute shed ton of dice, yeah? Nice. Well, that's all right. Have that as a reward. Take those 2. Grab another one of those. we're over what we need at the moment, so that's good. Power up. We'll take that. Take a spin down D20. Now D20 spin down starts at 20, rolls down to 19, and goes back, then carries on so forth. Yes. If only could get a couple of million now, that would be... absolutely perfect. Okay. No. That's pretty close to what I was after, though. That would definitely help us get the dice up, wouldn't it? Nothing there. That's better. Let's see what we can do. D20 spin down. If it were at say 10 and you would use a set. That's a question that hasn't been answered. I know Gothic Lords UK answers the same question. But honestly, I don't know. I really don't know, dude. Guess we'll have to try and find out, won't we, if we can. Let's do that. Because now this comes into play with 2.5 times. Okay, we have a chance. How much do we have now at the moment? 107, so we have 10 dice, so that'll be 11. Do that. Select 2. Do I need smiley? Get rid of this. Bring forth you. Don't need any others. None of those. Skip those. Play this. Like what the actual, yeah. Tell you what, I'd love a win with this. A second win today would be lovely. Okay, 6.84 million. To face the boss to win this. Sell that, let's get this. I'm doing this to not only get this up, but also this. Okay, here we go. Hermit. We win Hermit, we win the game for this run, so we don't have to do White Hand anymore. Yes, passive multi based on number of dice. Every time you buy or sell anything from the shop, that goes up by 3 as well. That's 3 pips. White Hand is done. Vortex? Shall we Vortex? Now I've got a shirt button as a dice because I beat Power 6 in White Hand. Yeah, just barely managed it. It was close. So that's white, green and static I don't have to do anymore. Ooh. I'm going to get rid of key gen for this. I don't think we're going to get to 1 trillion. Now, shirt button. If you roll that during a hand, any dice you roll with it sticks on the board. So if you get shirt button with dice ring, so that's cool. So white hand is done in terms of you being played. Green hand is done in terms of being played. And static hand is done in terms of being played. Lovely stuff. So now we've got 45 minutes to try and complete another one. Complete another power. Hello, Roscoe. How you doing, man? How goes it? Not too great. Why, what's up? What's up? Loyalty. Ooh. Roll again, see if we can get a two threes and a one. Can't. Fair enough, yeah. Hey, if I can distract you, mate. Fair enough. Let's talk shit and have a good time, mate. Let's enchant. That's person matters, yeah, fair enough. Well, I mean, I can give you some good news. I've won twice so far on stream today. I mean, that's good news, right? Go on then. That's good. We can use that. Grab that. Transfer. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, you tempt me with two potential good ones or two noble? He was playing Bally earlier and managed to get your first win. Oh, congratulations, dude. That is a result. Oh, I like it when I hear that wind. I like it when I go doodle-doo, doodle-doo, doodle-doo. Still haven't heard back from the council yet with the triage shit, so. May have to stay in London till Tuesday because of fucking strike action. Unless, of course, I can get Thameslink and get a train back from Bedford. Oh yeah, know that feeling, dude. But say, hopefully I can distract you for just a little bit. Just a little bit. It was on the blue deck you got the win on. Oh, nice! That's a major result. You see, now that goes up more. Weak. Don't want weak. Get rid of those next time we can. Parasite. But yeah, dude, major result. Sometimes it's better to go to a different deck to start with, then build up, and then come back. Except for me at times, and you're bloody obstinate, but you know. Ooh, we lost. We lost here. Let's restart. Because this is a lot like that. Got some excellent jokers for decent multis too. Did you unlock any jokers? Ah, see, that will help as well for VR. Nice ring, thank you very much. Let's start that with. About 5 after the initial win. Oh, lovely. Developer will take power. 13. Ooh, we'll take those and we'll give ourselves this. Oh, that's lovely. Because now we have some extra bits up here. You cannot use cards. These red rooms suck, by the way. As far as anti-10, oh, lovely. Anti-12, you'll get a decent cards on. If you can get Stuntman, brilliant. Take that. This, and this. No, I can hear Beaver rolling her eyes at me already going, I knew you'd say that. Yeah, we'll take next the same. We will redraw and then we'll power up because we want to try and get as much as we can so we can get more dice so we can power you up more. Here, that Cthulhu dice. Nowhere near enough to gold to proceed on. Yep, them's be the breaks. You've seen with Beaver. Magnetic will take that because that now gives us ×2. Give that thingy die, that tooth die, a bit of an edge to begin with as well. This one. Okay, we are ahead, so anything else right now is gravy to get more die for this. Okay, so we're about to hit boss fight, so let's get that. Let's... clone, yeah, we'll give clone. We'll do a ring ×2, we shall move these up. Do we need an extra roll? Yeah, let's get an extra roll, let's sell that. See, Jay got his first win on a blue deck doing about 2 hours, which is around how long it took me to do. Are you been watching his stuff on YouTube then? It's worth a watch. Well worth a watch. Let's enchant. Extra roll. That was close. Not take any of those rings. Those rings are a bit meh. We will, however, take more Cthulhu dice. Because having 2 of these is brilliant. Is there any good reason to destroy cards? Yes. One of the big reasons is you can manipulate your deck to keep it down. So the more big cards you get, like let's say you have a glass jack with a red seal on it. If you have 7 of those in your hand, but you have, let's say, 25 cards, get rid of some of the smaller cards like your 2s, your 3s, your 4s, your 5s, and it gives you a bigger chance of you getting those cards coming out. And also, if you get down to a certain hand, like 20 cards, you get another get another joker as well. So it's well worth doing. Yeah, some of them work that way, terror enhancers, but you want to try and get your big hands, like your kings, aces, because that's when you can start getting big numbers. Yeah. Because there's a joker called Baron, which if you hold your kings in there, I think it's like it's 1.5 times more every king you have. So let's say you have hand 7 and you have 10 kings. It go and rack up. Okay, 820. Right, let's see. That was poo. That was a big load of poo. But yeah, molten cards and manipulating the cards deck, so you can have, like, let's say a complete deck of aces of hearts that are steel, for example. Brilliant. That's when you start getting the mega hands. Crap. That's pure garbage. Left and right enhancers, I still don't quite understand how it works. I've used it a couple of times and see it didn't work the way I thought it was going to. Yeah, death card. Death card. It copies the... So as you're looking at it, your right hand card, it copies that onto the left. So let's say you're wanting 2 aces. Ace on the right hand side, your smaller card on the left. Enhancers like Blueprint You want to put that on the left compared to the other card on your right. Also, multi-cards, multiplayer, well, multi-times cards, you know, like the times threes. You want to put them furthest to the right. Because what it does is it builds it up, and then you build up your score, and then you put the multiplier onto it. So it gives it a bigger multiplier. Because you want 3 40s rather than 2 10s, don't you? Okay. Rusty gear. Hello. Yes. Even though apparently that's not as a bigger deal breaker, leveling your hands up, but it is handy to do it because it makes life easier. But you want to try and get your it's not the mole, it's the other one. You want to try and get that up, your score up, because then if you get your mole up to about 4 or 5 times, but you've got 1,000 in your score, it's when it really comes into its own. What dice have I got? Rings I've got. It's not the greatest. Which is handy. Ooh, let's do that. Let's grab one of those. Okay, let's. Bring that up. So I'm kind of betwixt and between what I want to do here. Yeah, I'm gonna take that. Smiley, let's go Smiley. We'll get rid of those dice that got a curse on them, because we don't want them. that was Parasite. Get rid of that. Get rid of Sidious and Parasite. Nothing else on there? No, that's fine. Take that back and then hope for the best. Oh, I don't think we're going to get this again. Now the game is giving us a little bit of trouble. It's not wanting us to win a third. That's all right. We've got 20 minutes. I was going to say, you would give us a ring? Nope. $15. Another loss. I think we're going to struggle for another win here this afternoon. That's okay. I'm not going to complain. What's the little squares in the bottom right corner called again? I don't really know how to use them effectively. They are your... Oh, what are they? They're not vouchers. I can't remember what they're called. But what they will do, the little enhancers for it, where if you get, let's say, the 2 arrows, the circle arrows, that means that you'll get potentially 2 of the same thing. So if you get, let's say, an extra Joker space to use, or like a negative Joker card, you can get 2 of them rather than 1. Some that are like money bags, you will get $25 for winning the boss round on it. There's sometimes nice little enhancers. It's like one of the things that Tracky was doing a lot of late was skipping a lot of the blinds, which is not always the best strategy. It's one of those choose wisely moments, you know. Random card at start, okay. Yeah, the game's punishing me now for winning. Also, you want to try and keep your money above $20. And I say that because when you've got your economy going higher, you've got 2 cards like the Hermit that will double your money. And also you've got another one, Temperance, that will give you the money up to $50 in sort of the value of your Jokers. So if you get, let's say you have like 4 Jokers, it can potentially give you up to like $25 for that. So it helps your economy, because sometimes you can get better cards by skipping, by resetting them. I did that at the start, and then, you know, it kind of like when you need, let's say, a really good joke and you have no money for it, that's when you become a cropper. Yeah, as I say, feel free to watch the ones on the Tig Whippy list. Let's keep that for now. Yeah, because we can use that to get a chest. It's a learning process, though, for you. It really is. Don't have enough to do anything there. Yeah, like egg, rocket, credit card. Okay, last one coming up for the afternoon. But we'll be back tonight, 10 PM. Tomorrow afternoon I'm going to have a shave as well. Eternal Amber. Ooh, that's not bad. You never seem to find a good reason to use or keep a card that only gives like $2 to $3 at the end of the round. I mean, there are ones you can get where you buy them for free and then you sell them, so that's an extra $2 to $3 because that all adds up. Don't convert anything. Let's buy those. Buy white card. White card's handy. It's useful if you want to try and spend, but you don't have the money to do it. A lot of the time, there is a boss that puts you into negative if you use too many cards on it, because it takes away your cash for every card you play during it, and that's a good counterbalance, because if you go under negative normally you can't spend money. So in that respect, that's when that Joker comes into it. the worst cards in the world, put it that way. Indeed. They do have their uses at times. Oh, you will. You got plenty of time to. Lots of scope. There's a challenge where you'll use it. Again, that's a learning process. Yes, there is corn. Because again, you literally still the learning curve of it. It's good to experiment with different combos when you can. Like, there's a legendary Joker that I like that Beaverhausen absolutely fucking hates. It's Pico or Piccolo or Perkio, sorry. What Perkio does is, you know, in your top right, you've got your collection for your cards. In that, let's see, what other dice was it we opened up? This one, shut button. That's a good one. But yeah, so I'll just say this just before we finish. So in the top right, you got your collectibles. You get your tarot cards. If you have in there, let's say a planet cards, like 2 pair, followed by Having Fun by Kirsten Jimbo Forever. Exactly, again. So you have your planet card in there. What Perkio does is it adds, it's like 1.5 times to those. So if you have one that gives you a negative, well, of a collection in there, like no, Perkio's a negative. You've got a voucher that's Observatory that gives you like 1.5, 2.5 times more on every card card you have in your collection. So if you get, like, let's say, negatives in there and you don't use them and they build up and 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 build up, 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 quid's in. Hanging Man, Justice, Hermit, Temperance, Strength are great cards. Hello Flossie, how you doing? You catch me at the end of my stream. I'm all right. You obviously knew the news last week that the council won't be out of here ideally by the 21st of September, but I'm still waiting on them to phone me up about the triage section that they've done for the housing situation, which they haven't done. Hiker's a good card if you get early, yes, because you have some jokers that are good starting cards but not finishing cards. Because Hiker gives you +5. Yeah, you got Hiker early in my win. Then you know exactly what it is. Supernova's great. Yeah, more suited, because I tried again for the housing registry bit that you bid for places on. Nothing again, 2 weeks in a row. It's stupid, it really is. But yeah, I'm going to call it here for now because I'm not going to get another win in today. It seems like, well, this afternoon. But I do thank everyone for joining us today. Oh, 1 second. What I will do is I will load Balatro up on my PC. And for the jokers, I'll try and give you a list of good jokers, Roscoe, that I've got so far on that. Yeah, I'll be around for a few more moments then. Around for a few more moments while I'm giving Roscoe a little bit of advice to try and help him out a little bit. But I'll be back tonight for Lossy normal time. Because I've got two versions of Balatro. I've got one on the PS4, which sorry, PS5, which is the one I've completed. Inverted commas, completed. Where's the PC version? Not so much. In fact, let's bring this back on. Let's show you this. See my collection on the PC version, shall we, eh? Okay, so good jokers to have. These are good jokers if you have the suits. Certainly. These are good starting ones because you got like things like your malt for your pairs. This is a risky one to play, but can be fun. Raised Fist, very good one to have. However, what I would suggest using Raised Fist is if you can play cards so you leave about 7 or 8 upwards in your hand, then it will double that, so you get 14, 15, 16. Dusk is underrated because you re-trigger all your played cards in your final round, so you get them twice. Gross Michelle, underrated card, very underrated. You want to, though, as quickly as possible, get it eaten if it can, because there's a lovely little Joker card afterwards that will help with it. Supernova, number of times you play your poker hand goes to your malts, that stacks. Really good card. I mean, Abstract Joker is not bad. That adds your Joker amount. So let's say you have it's a +3 malt for every Joker you have. So you have 5 Jokers, 15 malt. This needs to be better. Space Joker puts your poker hand up a level, but it's a 1 in 4 chance. So ideally with that, you would need the one that's dice to give it 50%. DNA, very good Joker. If you have, or you want to build up a deck full of like, you know, really high cards, this helps. Burglar, I like it, but it can be risky. Again, I do love it, but again, it's one of those ones that Beaverhausen doesn't. Egg can be really good. Again, high code good. Consolation can be bloody brilliant, because if, let's say, you get planet cards, 0.1 times malt to it sends it up to the fucking moon. Green, risky, but can be good as well. Goes up, but you can't discard because otherwise it goes down 1 malt. Very dangerous card if you want to play it. But yeah. Cavendish. After Gross Michelle is eaten, this card can come up. ×3 malt, 1 in 1,000 chance of it getting destroyed. Very good. Vampire. Vampire works very well with smiley face. Hologram, every time you add a playing card, quarter of a malt goes times malt goes to it. 4 extra playing cards, an extra 1 malt onto there, so it goes up quickly. So yeah, this card with Vampire, because what this does is all your face cards, it turns to gold, so that's an enhancement. Vampire eats your enhancements but adds to itself. Midas everywhere. No worries, Flossie. You have a great day. I'll hopefully see you later. So potentially really good. So you have still got to get those in mind in this version. Spare Trousers. Very good card. Very good card. Smiley Face is not bad. So that can work in tandem with Midas. Lucky Cat can work very well if you get lucky cards. And they pop. Throwback. Beaverhouse and myself swear by this. This is handy for skipping blinds. Very useful. Certificate is also good. Adding seals to your cards, because you can get red seals. Blue seals as well are good. Swashbuckler can be very good. Works well with Egg and Rocket, because it has the sell value of your jokers to it every time it goes up. So you're Hanging Chad, and you want... Where is it? Do I have it yet? I don't think I have photograph here. Wee Joker's good. Blueprint's good. Sometimes you can do it though. It depends what your jokers are set like. Burnt Joker. Potentially very, very, very good. Yes, Superkio creates a negative copy of 1 random consumable card. So basically, have your planet cards in there. Have Uranus potentially, for example, if you use a lot of 2 pair, which is a good hand to do. It copies it. So try not to, in early antes, especially like 1 and 2, skip blinds if you have to, unless you have to. But yeah, otherwise build yourself up. And you can see I've still got plenty of cards to get in this one. Okay, so vouchers. This is the one you want to have with Perkio. Observatory. Cards in your planet cards in your consumable area 1.5 times. 10 to 15 of your planet cards in that consumable area kicks off. Grabber you want to try and get, because it gives you an extra hand, and then Nacho Tom, another extra hand. Blank. You see blank in your vouchers, get it. Okay. After 10 times you buy that, this becomes unlocked as a discovery. Antimatter gives you an extra slot for your jokers. So it gives you, so you don't have to use negative on it. It gives you it for that round. Lovely stuff. Paintbrush you want to get as well. Director's cut if you can, because of boss blinds that you don't want to use. If you have $10, flick it. And then retcon give you that unlimited times you can roll rather than just 1 round. And then magic trick, playing cards can be purchased in the shop. So these are some really good ones. The only one in the PlayStation 5 version that I haven't got is this. I've unlocked it, but I haven't discovered it. And that's the bastard. Okay. So I think hopefully that's some good advice for you. If not, I don't know then. They're very devious stuff, yes. So there we go. So I will be back later on tonight with some more dice milling. Hopefully we can get a red win. But yeah, thank you very much for being here. I will see you later because I'm going to get myself, I think I'm going to get myself a bit of a treat today. No worries. No worries at all. Thank you very much for being here. I hope I've distracted you from real life shit, even for a little bit, and I will see you later. Bye for now.